into the ring.
Burn in your thighs and glutes. Now, let's try it together.
Welcome to Post Smash versus SUNY Poly. I'm Frisco. How's everybody doing? Happy to be around again tonight. Week 5 of ECAC. Actually, no, is it week 6? Hold on, what does the image say? What does the image say? It's week 6! I gotta change that. There we go. All fixed. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. We're gonna end the night with some good old-fashioned Smash Brothers. Coming up first for post-university is going to be Box on Sonic, I would imagine. I can't imagine any other character coming out of Box. As it comes to the bands, we do have a Battlefield band, then a small Battlefield and Smashville band, and now we're going to be going to Town and City, which I think is a pretty good stage for Sonic. Town and City, it tends to be the flat stage for, the stage option for Sonic. How's it going, Super Sonic? How you doing? I feel like it's a good stage. I mean, Sonic doesn't do bad on really any stage in particular. It really boils down to, 1, your preferences as a player, and 2, what your opponent's playing. Which, in these crew battles, trying to take into account what your opponent is playing is a little tough. It can be very tough. Counter picks are a big thing, and there's usually blinds going into the match, but I think Town and City is a very balanced and very easygoing, nice stage for Sonic. I designed their radiation detectors. You do? That must be a nice gig. But here we go. Voo versus Terry. So Sonic does have mobility advantage, obviously, in this matchup, but Sonic is a lighter character and Terry is a heavier character. So as long as Box keeps the distance a good chunk of the time, things should work out. You just have to make sure not to get caught in a lot of these jab power and down combos and fall into just a lot of the kill power that Terry does have, especially at high percents, at 100%. Right now, we are seeing that the few hits that Terry has gotten in is starting to stack up. Terry does hit hard and fast. Oh, that's the thing. You never want to land on Terry as well, especially when he's grounded. He has an auto turnaround. A lot of the fighting-based characters have an auto turnaround, so they don't have to worry about what side they land on, and that first stock is going to get lost from Box due to that Buster Wolf. Ooh, turning around the jab power dunk, reading the roll. Very interesting. Popping up Terry into the air. 64% on Terry. Getting the cross-up. Cross-ups are going to mean a little bit less against Terry's because of that auto turnaround as well. Ooh, not able to catch the jump in from stage. This Terry does like to recover high. Have to keep that in mind. Ooh, homing attack not able to catch the landing. Going right through the power wave. Go meter is online. You have to be very careful how you land against Terry when he has go meter, because he has a few moves now that are extra powerful. Here we go. Yep, they're not able to get the Buster Wolf on. Ooh, that down smash is going to send pretty decently low. I actually really like using that up B to get out of that. Oh, but there's the Buster Wolf. Not quite enough to kill from cross stage, but Go Meter's still online. Box really needs to get rid of the stock now and get rid of that Go Meter. Ooh, really good F smash. Gonna kill from cross stage. 119% though. Oh no! You can air dodge. Yep. Oh no! That's very unfortunate. Air dodging the... It's not really air dodging the wrong way, but they were facing the wrong away from stage, and the angle of the stage can affect how you go flying with an air dodge. So the curvature underneath the stage just really ruined Box there a little bit. F throw off stage. Yep. 26% on Terry, 70% already on Box. Box needs to do a lot of work to get this stock going. Ooh, really good catching the mistech, catching the air dodge down with the up smash. Ooh, really good homing attack. It's just stalling. An up smash, not going to be quite enough to get the kill. Terry is very big. Oh, I want to see a back air so bad. Ooh, up angled forward smash. Really strong. 70% on Box, though. Can Box get one more stock in? Rage is a factor here. Going for the pop-up. Oh, no. And the F-Smash is going to come out and snuff out Box's F-Smash. You could see that Box really wanted to send an F-Smash out as well, but it wasn't coming out in time. Putting Post down to 9 stocks. And SUNY Poly down to 10. Next up for Post is going to be Astro. I think this matchup is really fun. Seeing Incineroar versus Terry going into such a slugfest is really cool. I like these matchups quite a bit. They're the most fun in the game when it's both characters that really want to interact directly with each other. Comes up with the most fun matches. Now, of course, as always, Astro, as Incineroar, really wants to go for Smashville or Hollow Bastion. The smaller the stage, the better. I think it's a character like Terry. Terry is kind of mobile, but I feel like his mobility is really meant for him to get in on certain angles and not kind of play the stalling game. So I feel like stage pick in this matter is going to not going to boil down to the size of the stage, because Terry wants to interact directly with you. I think it's going to really boil down to what you can make advantage of on these platforms. By default, just go to Smashville. I really think that'll just work out just fine. Yeah, I don't really... It's just go to Smashville. I feel like it's going to stay open. Terry probably likes Smashville as well. I'm trying to think if Terry probably gets some kills early, off the top kills on Battlefield when using his up B. I forget what his up B is called. He kicks in the air and he does the cyclone. So maybe avoid Battlefield. Battlefield might be a better choice for Terry overall. Rising Tackle, that's it. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you, Alex. The bans coming from the opposite team, coming from SUNY Poly, is going to be Battlefield, PS2, and Town. Battlefield, PS2, and Town. Interesting. That's interesting. I don't understand. I guess they're trying to get rid of big stages. They're trying to keep things small, I guess. Not quite understanding those bans 100%. It might really just be player preference at that point. So we are 100% going to Smashville. When Smashville's open, Incineroar loves to play. So yeah, Smashville it is. And here we go. As always, this is going to be a slugfest. Both of these characters just really want to just punch each other super hard in the face. It's going to work out really great. Now, that middle platform, both characters can make decent work out of it. I feel like Jab Jab Power Dunk, Terry can land on that middle platform for a decent getaway and landing option. But I feel like Incineroar is going to be the character that makes use of that middle platform a lot more. If he can get Terry to feel pressured into shield, he can side B right into him and right on that platform. It's going to be easier to especially escape a whiffed side B when you're kind of floating around a platform. Back throw for the DI mix-up, yes? Interesting. Maybe thinking for a tech situation? I don't know why they did a back throw. Usually you want to throw so that your opponent is off stage. The more off stage they are, the better off you usually are. Yeah, look at that. So that was really, really strong awareness coming out from Astro, because Terry's leg is probably his biggest weakness when he is recovering. That leg pokes right above the stage as he's recovering. So that down tilt really popped up Terry, hitting in the leg, and then that leaves him up perfectly to get hit with that F tilt, going for the kill. Very strong awareness from Astro. Hey, quick and easy. Oh, wait, I gotta change the score. Post Eagle still at 9, but SUNY Poly also down to 9. But now here's the tricky part for Astro is the counter pick. The counter pick is the biggest factor for a character like Incineroar. Incineroar does way better when he is picking the stage. If any other character is coming at Incineroar and they get to pick the stage, it's a lot harder for Incineroar to kind of function in some ways. Because Incineroar likes a small stage. That's why his stage pool is very polarizing. He likes Smashville. He likes Hollow Bastion. Doesn't like a whole lot else. He can make things work, of course, but you need to be very careful. And depending on what SUNY Poly wants to send in against Incineroar, this could be doubly work against Astro going into this. Especially if it's a fast character, because then the fast characters tend to do better on bigger stages. So they're banning Kalos, FD, and Town, and we're going to Hollow Bastion. Ooh, that is looking great for Astro, to be honest. The opposing team picks Hollow Bastion. I want to know who they're playing. I'm going to guess K-Rool. I'm going to guess K-Rool. They're probably playing a K-Rool. K-Rool also really likes Smashville. He likes Hollow Bastion, too. I can't imagine... It must be a slug character. Oh my, it's Mewtwo? So we're getting a Mewtwo versus Incineroar matchup. I don't know if I agree with the stage pick on SUNY Poly's end. I think this is Astro's game to win. Mewtwo as a character, it has a very strong combo game and is very strong kill power. But the problem with Mewtwo is his weight. He's a very big body with a very low weight, and it can lead to some really early deaths. I feel like if Astro plays his cards right, you can get some really nasty kills off the start. Ooh, good job with the footsies around the Shadow Ball, going for the side B off stage. Low recovery, not able to get the up down tilt at ledge, but the side B, F tilt rather, is going to push him right back off stage. Going for the side B, no. Ooh, fade back into the dash attack, really good move. Weak hit of Nair, going to push him right back off stage. Side B going to whiff, and the dash attack is going to pop Incineroar right back off stage. Astro's got to be very careful on the recovery here. Okay, good job of avoiding Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball goes a little slower at those lower charges. Ooh, the confusion into the down smash is going to get the kill early. You have to be very careful how Mewtwo lands next to you. The side B is also going to snag the kill, though, putting the stocks at even percent. This is a two-stock game, people. There's a very good run-up grab into the auto turnaround back here. Ooh. Oh, good shield, good shield. There's going to be a certain point where Astro is going to need to revenge those Shadow Balls. I think he's biding his time and not wanting to make that choice too obvious off the start. Ooh, whiffing that forward air and going to dash attack. There we go. Here's the Shadow Balls. Ooh, the hits! 80% very quick. Down tilts. Onto the pop-up. Oh. Oh, not able to catch the landing with the up air. Kind of panicking a little bit right now. Both players are like trying to get a hit out really quick. Ooh, catching the jump. Down tilts. Oh, trying to read a roll in. Down, what a side B! Trying to read the roll and understanding how... Oh my god. I don't know how he knew he was going to land there. I just don't know. F smash back off stage. Oh, shielding the down smash, but that's going to be safe on shield. The pressure is so strong. Landing right into that Shadow Ball. You got to be very careful whenever you jump. Dash attack for the pop-up again. That dash attack is probably putting the most work against Ash right now, but I don't know if he meant to do that. It probably was the best move, honestly, was to whiff that. 128% though. You have to use your rage as aggressively as you can. Side B, that's going to be some damage. 24%. Mewtwo's light. Every bit of damage is going to mean a whole lot rolling away out of range of the side B. That was scary. Up tilt, going to pop up Incineroar into the air. Side B to the ledge. Going to the back air. No, instead going for Nair. That's going to be not going to be... Oh, I don't know if any sort of DI could have saved that. It seemed like he might have been able to live that up air. Or up tilt. I forget which one it was. Down tilt on shield. Ooh, trying to read the roll, but no roll ended up coming. So jab to get pressure off of him. Oh, really good. Oh, trying to read the roll again, but not able to catch it in time. Oh, that's it. Side B, and that's it. No, the low angle. I thought the weight of... What? What was that? I don't understand. Hey, it works. I don't quite understand what the read was there. But hey, the down air spike with the bounce going up, coming off top. You don't see that terribly often. Wow, putting SUNY Poly down to 6 and Post Eagles down to 7. I guess he tried to read the roll in, because I'm pretty sure, I don't think he rolled it off stage. I wish I had a replay sometimes. I don't think he rolled on back to stage. I think it was like a jump to this back to the stage. I forget what it was already. Things happen so quickly. And I don't know if he was going for like a down air 2-frame off the stage and he faded back a little too hard. It just felt very unnatural. And now Astro is banning Kalos, FD, and Town. So same bans as last time. Oh, no, not that. Sinless Bleachers. So same bans as last time, where we have bans on Kalos, FD, and Town. Kalos, FD, and Town. So trying to get rid of the flatter stages, obviously. Incineroar can do well on flat stages, but he can also get hard counterpicked on stages like Final Destination, Town, and City, depending on what the opposing team sends in. So I definitely think it is the best shot on Astro's end to get rid of those stages. And we are going small battlefield, very even stage. I think is a good choice for a wide variety of characters. I didn't see who we're fighting against. We're fighting against a Sora. Sora... This could be interesting. Sora, like Mewtwo, is very, very light, but Sora is very oddly mobile. He can stay in the air for a long, long time, and he has a strong projectile game. In a similar way to Mewtwo, he's not so dissimilar from Mewtwo. He's like a weird mix of if Mewtwo and Bayonetta were mixed as characters. Now, the one benefit Sora has in a lot of this, though, is the fact that he actually has a sword and can cover a lot of air with his fair and neutral air. And it's going to be an aspect that Astro is going to have to work very slowly around. Ooh, good up B. I guess the up B was unsafe on hit. Interesting. Ooh, good throw into back air. Very nice, very nice. 43% on Sora. This could be a cheeky kill early. Sora is one of the lightest characters in the game. Side B? Is that going to be enough? Oh, whiffing the side B and going up for the up throw hit. Trying to get that F tilt in. Astro knows that F tilt is his best shot at getting this kill at this percentage. Oh, the back throw was strong enough. Astro seeking out another kill. He's got a lot of rage right now, and Sora's very light. Just a little, like, even 50% on Sora could be a very scary situation for the Sora player. 130, rage is getting taller and taller. Ooh, trying to read the roll, but not able to get it. Very good, avoiding that pressure from the ledge. Up air, 50%. Oh, not able to react to that down air in time. That's it. Oh no, the air dodge, the panic air dodge landing right into the F smash. And that makes sense. When you're in the ice, what tends to happen is Sora's gonna get a follow-up on up smash. Usually, he wants to go for an up smash as soon as you pop out of that ice. So you can go to the mix-up of trying to mash out of the ice as fast as you can, or choosing to stay in the ice and mix up Sora's, timing a little bit. But if you're mashing too hard and you're hitting your shield buttons as well, you can accidentally air dodge out of something like that. That's why, me personally, and I'll show you what I do when I mash. This is me personally. I take my left hand off the stick and I palm the thing, and that's my mashing. Like, that's how I mash. And that's not the healthiest thing to do to your game controller. It's not. But when you're playing the game, it is the safest option to, when you're mashing, just palm your joystick and rotate as fast as you can. Because one, you're not hitting buttons where you accidentally throw out a very laggy option by accident, like we saw with that air dodge. What happens is when you're, that was a mash where he was probably hitting as many buttons as he could and hit these trigger buttons. If you hit those trigger buttons when you're mashing like that, you're going to air dodge. Like, that's just what happens. And then you've primed your air dodge. If you accidentally directional air dodge, it's even worse. And then you get situations like that where you land into attacks by accident. You slowly drift to the ground, and it gives your opponent plenty of time to know how you're going to get it, how to get the punish on. So that's why it's not very good for the longevity of your controller, but I put my palm here and just rotate as quick as possible because it is the most effective form of mashing. You get out the quickest out of like any other option. You can more quickly rotate your hand than try to press a button over and over and over, and you don't do any miss inputs. Like you won't. You drift what? You drift a little too far to the left or too far to the right, depending on what direction you point when you get out. It's not going to make a big difference. I like doing that over pressing buttons. And so now we're waiting for the bans from the other team. They ban FD, Smashville, and Small Battlefield. It's interesting that you want to get rid of Small Battlefield now. I feel like Small Battlefield is such an even stage. It's like you don't see if it. I don't know. I feel like it's so neutral. I'm surprised it gets banned. I'd rather ban Pokemon Stadium, too. And we're going to Hollow Bastion. And up next for post is going to be Wildfire. So, a few things about this matchup that you gotta be very, very careful of as Piranha Plant. Sora has one of the strongest counters in the game. How it works is it displaces his opponent. And if he can use that counter on Patui, I feel like it's going to be extra strong. But Piranha Plant will have some things going in this matchup. Piranha Plant is going to be a lot heavier than Sora. Ooh, that up smash was an interesting choice. Good job waiting out that counter. And you can see that the Sora really wants to get a counter going because he knows that it's going to be a little... If he can get the counter on Patui, it's going to be a little bit devastating for Piranha Plant. But already, Sora's at 97%. And Wildfire is doing such a good job at keeping them at bay. Ooh, going for the... Not able to get the grab out. I'm pretty sure Wildfire wanted that grab. Yeah, and we see the Sora really wants that counter on Patui, but is not able to get it. Trying to be a little too greedy for it. Only one more stock. And Piranha Plant is starting to get some rage going. Piranha Plant can do quite a bit with rage. Heavy body. Heavier bodies tend to do more with rage. Down smash not able to come out in time. The back hit is going to miss. Up air is going to pop Piranha Plant up. And a little too close to the ledge for Patui to come out in time. Ooh, going right over Patui. Down smash off stage. Going over Patui. Oh, going down smash. I thought he was going to go for a grab. Ooh, Patui hasn't been able to get the counter on Patui yet. And that down B is going to be a really good choice with the rage. Going to get that last stock on Sora. Oh, I forgot to put the score down. That was my bad. So the post was down to 6 stocks and still at 6 stocks. And SUNY Poly down to their last 3. And again, this is going to be a very similar situation to Incineroar. Piranha Plant, as a character, can get easily counterpicked. Piranha Plant has a lot of... Piranha Plant is strong when it comes to his very irregular neutral game. Having a neutral around Patui is very interesting, and it'll make a lot of characters aren't used to fighting something like that. A lot of players aren't used to fighting something like that. But there's a lot of weaknesses in Piranha Plant. Very immobile character in general. Really wants to play the trap game 100%. Doesn't have like a strong tendency for aggression because of that. Usually is more of a punish character for players choosing certain options and covering options. That's where Piranha Plant really shines, especially at ledge, covering ledge options. Piranha Plant shines. But in neutral game, in disadvantaged state, things can get very tricky for Piranha Plant. So you have to be very wary of that when it comes to your stage bans and things of the sort. And in this case, Wildfire is banning FD, Kalos, and Pokemon Stadium 2. FD, Kalos. I actually think these are all very strong choices to ban. Get rid of the flatter stages and the bigger stages. Sure, you leave Town and City open as a flat option, so you can get punished on that. But I think these are probably the best stages to ban. Yeah, I think Town and City is fine because the platforms come every so often. And so we're gonna be going to small battlefield, very neutral stage. I think this can be strong for no matter the character. And we're going against Link. This is interesting. We don't get many Link players anymore. This Link is a very interesting character in how they can utilize the bomb as a combo tool. But it takes a lot of work to get the full potential out of Breath of the Wild Link. Nair, this is also Nair the character. Nair is so strong on Link. Ooh, up spin, not able to get the connect in. Already 70% on Link. Forward throw. Nice low recovery coming from Wildfire. Ooh, the turnaround with the down B. Catching the Nair with Patui. Not able to get the pop up on Boomerang. Ooh, running. That was actually some very aggressive pressure on movement coming from Wildfire's end. I like running right through the smoke and being like, no, I'm going to catch you. Oh, back hit of up smash. Going to pop him up. Ooh, good air dodge on Palm, on top of Bomb. And Patui is going to take that kill. Poison Cloud, pairing Poison Cloud. One thing about this matchup is Arrow and Boomerang will be very disruptive for how Piranha Plant wants to set up. If I was this Link player, I would play a lot more passively. Just keep my distance as much as I can and try and let the projectiles do a lot of the work. And that angle on Patui when you're up close is not so great. Catching the recovery with Bomb. Very good edge guarding. Patui going to interrupt Boomerang. Ooh. That's going to be safe on shield. Ooh, catching the landing with Patui. And down B going to catch that missed tech. Oh, that was an interesting choice. I actually liked that. Those slashes are going to really poke out Nair. 147 on Link. Link is a strong character. Oh, but that grab is going to get punished with Patui. Oh, that could have been an up B? No, I guess not. Well, there's the max rage on Link. That might have been able to get some decent airtime. Oh, but that F smash is definitely going to get the kill. Putting Wildfire one stock behind. The 163% on Link. Not going to be able to live much longer. The armor's going to go right through up air. Oh, the back hit of Boomerang. Up throw. Yep, there we go. Very good awareness of the kill percent for up throw. Most up throws in this game, if they kill, are going to kill around 160. 108 on Piranha. Can Wildfire make use of this rage? Unfortunately not. Putting SUNY Poly at their last stock and Post at their last 3. SUNY Poly down to 1. And Post Eagles down to 3. And finally for this round is going to be Dissident coming in for Post. Inkling. Inklings are probably want against Link. I feel like Inkling will want a flatter stage against Link. Let me think about that, actually. Is that true? Because I know Inkling is going to want to roller at some point and set up their own traps. Will they benefit against Link's projectiles in that situation? The thing is, Inkling will get a lot more off of throws than Link will. I feel like a flat stage would work well. You're able to low profile some of these projectiles with the dash. I feel like Inkling can do quite a bit on a flat stage. Though, the bans coming from SUNY are Kalos, FD, and Smashville. Kalos, FD, and Smashville. There does stand to reason that maybe Inkling could go to Hollow Bastion and try to sneak in some kills on that platform with up air. But we are going to Small Battlefield, which I think is a safe bet. If you're not the most aware of, you know, how things in a matchup go, Small Battlefield is an even stage. And here we go. So
3, 2, 1.
So Dissident just needs to get 1 stock for their 3. And here we go. Not able to get the follow-up in there. I'm unsafe on shield. Unsafe on hit, rather. Missing the tech, going for the roll in, reading the roll in, but misspacing a little bit. Inkling's roll went a little too far. Oh. That's gonna be a regrab. Yes, you had to come back. You couldn't wait on ledge any longer. Oh, catching the jump with Nair. Dash attack is gonna be a very strong kill move. A little slow, but it's strong. Oh, trying to get the F smash, but not able to come out in time. You can see Dissident is actually, like, learning a little bit, trying to figure out the best way to get on a character like Link. Go dash attack for the pop-up, 42%. You don't even need to get a whole lot of percent for each one of these stocks. Just get, like, a little bit for each one. You have the stocks to wait it out a little bit. I will say this, though. This Link is going for a lot of grabs. I would like to see some shields. So I'd like to see some tomahawks coming out from Dissident to counter that. Ooh, trying to go off stage for that fair. I like it, I like it. Link tends to be a little bit more exposed off stage. Back air. Trying to catch the roll out with fair. Oh, that was such a good grab. That was such a good grab. Back throw off stage. Rage is online for Inkling right now. The fair is going to snag out that kill, though. That fair is super strong. Trying to catch... That's the thing. With the grenade, you tend to want to cover the area that the grenade is not covering with some sort of attack. And we saw it, but just wasn't able to get the spacing quite right on that up air. Okay, 142% on Link. You have to be very careful. You need to snag this kill very soon. Rage can really turn this around, though. Rage will do more damage. allow Link to do more damage and get kills even earlier. And Link gets kills decently early. He has some very strong hits. Good job rolling out, avoiding that grab. Good throw. Very good throw. Very good throw. What do you... No! Oh, no! Oh, very nice slick back air. And the bomb is going to get the kill, solidifying game 1 to Post University. Post is up 1-0 versus SUNY. And now we're back at the top of the order, 12-12 stocks. 12-12. I like how Dissident plays. I know Dissident doesn't have like the most experience with this game compared to like everybody, a lot of the other people on Post, but Dissident is able to recognize when patience is is like needed. It feels like Dissident is, and I think it's because of their experience with fighting games, able to throw like a general mix-up in a lot of how they swing. Like that back air jumping right over Link and then swinging back into a back air instead of directly interacting on Link's shield was very strong. Able to mix it into some very strong grabs every so often. Really cool to see. And so now we're waiting for the bands from SUNY Poly. What are the bands? What are the bands? What are the bands? What are the bands? So at the beginning of the round, one of the teams is going to ban a singular stage. And then the opposing team bans 2, and then the original team that banned gets to pick what stage we play on. So first, Battlefield is banned. Okay. For Post, we're going to be getting Applesauce at the start of this game. Applesauce is going to be playing on Sora, most likely. And so Applesauce is banning Town and Smashville. So we're going to be going on a relatively even footing. It's probably small battlefield, I would say. I assume we're going to small battlefield, though we might get Pokemon Stadium too. It's going to be one of those two. No, FT... Okay, still waiting on the stage pick right now. It's either going to be Pokemon Stadium 2 or a small battlefield. I accidentally opened up Steam. Get out of here, Steam. So, they're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. The final ban was small battlefield, so now we're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. So yeah, we're going to be going to Pokemon Stadium too. Still waiting on the stage choice right now. Well, not the stage bands, but we're still waiting on the SUNY Poly to get their picks in right now. And here we go. Oh, or not. Yeah, here we go. Applesauce on Sora versus Terry on Pokemon Stadium 2. I do think Sora has the advantage on a stage that's this big, though. You just gotta kind of fade away from Terry as much as you can. I wouldn't swing so hard on Terry. Sure, you have the access to the sword, but I think Terry is going to really like when you swing a little too hard on his shield. Able to get some really good punishes going, especially with that. If you're not able to get the hit on a spot dodge like that, and yeah, things like the up smash are gonna really punish you. I do think Sora is going to benefit from fading back and using projectiles a bit more. And side B will be relatively strong in this matchup for the cross-up potential. There we go. We're seeing the percentage come back a little bit with this projectile pressure right now. Trying to catch these jumps with fair, but that's going to get punished with grab. 105 off stage. Sora's very light. Dropping shield a little too early. When there's a jab on your shield, you need to keep that shield going because that power dunk is going to get some decent kills on you. Ooh, up smash? Nope, trying to go for the fair, which respectable too. 100% on Terry right now, though. There's going to be a lot of damage build up. Ooh, okay. Down there. Buster Wolf's going to deal a lot of damage. You gotta steal this kill now before that racks up a little too high. Air dodging right through Thunder. That side B is not gonna be enough to kill. Ooh, good down tilt to get the pressure, keep the pressure going on shield. Oh no, the Buster Wolf. Power Geyser. Fishing for Power Geyser right here. Dropping shield a little too early. Again, that power dunk is going to deal a lot of knockback. Oh, weak hit of down air. Not going to be enough to get the pop-up. Yep, got the timing right at that point. Ooh, very sneaky up B. 121 though. Rage is a factor, but you are so lightweight. You're not going to be living terribly long to make that rage work the best. Ooh. Ooh, fading down. I actually really like that side B. Watch out how you land. Good air dodge away. Side B, gonna get the pop up. 146 landing right into that F smash. Applesauce down to the last stock. Gotta get those Bayonetta combos going. Into forward throw. Oh, dropping shield a little too early again. That's going to be a punish. Yep, going to drop shield and get that grab. 86% on Sora. Ooh, good job staying in shield. 101% though. It's looking a little tough for applesauce. And that's going to be a punish. Dropping shield a little too early again. Got to be very wary of those power dunks. Oh no. Oh no. And Rising Tackle is going to get the kill off the top, putting Post down to 9. And SUNY Poly down to 11. SUNY Poly in the lead this time around. Terry is going to tend to value smaller stages for the most part. But Terry is mobile and can make larger stages work in their favor. Because Terry's versatile. He is a very versatile character. I feel like Terry isn't going to like stages where... I'm trying to think if there's any stages that can really mess up his recovery. Probably is not a big fan of Town and City. Probably not a massive fan of Smashville, specifically for the recovery options. I imagine Terry is going to be a bigger fan of Hollow Bastion. He's going to be a bigger fan of Small Battlefield. Potentially Pokemon Stadium too. Can work decently well on a large stage. The bans are Battlefield, Kalos, and Smashville. And coming in for Post is going to be Astro. And of course, with Hollow open, we're going to be getting some Hollow Bastion going from Astro. Just going for the run back, I'm pretty sure. Like this is how it went last time, except there's going to be 2 stocks on Terry's end. Astro is going to have to try and be a little bit more conservative this time around, and hoping that you can get out of this with only losing 1 stock at the very least. You need to do some work to make that lead a little bit less of an issue. The goal should be to really only lose 1 stock for something like this.
3, 2, 1, go!
There's the stock. And here we go for the bans. So the taunts, rather. Not able to get the follow-up from Fair. Probably wasn't very confident that they could get the follow-up. Ooh, grabbing out of that jump. Ooh, down tilt for the shield pressure. Oh, not reading the power dunk, though. Very even percent right now. Forward throw off stage. Side B back to ledge. Ooh. Those landing on top of power wave is really tough. Ooh. That's very risky. When you go off stage against Terry, too, that's very risky. Oh, the cross-up on shield with the K-pop. Rising tackle. 120 on Astro right now. Sure, Rage is going to be to your benefit, but you have to be very careful, and that Rage is gone. Stock going to be gone. Even stocks in this game right now, 90% on Terry. You have to get him now. You cannot afford to let him do some damage with the Go meter. And back air is going to catch the high recovery. Even percents now. Ooh, spot dodge. Ooh, trying to hit the back air for the punish, but it's going to go right over Terry's head. Oh, good shield, good grab, going into the back air again. Very strong damage. Side B going to catch the landing. 62%. Fair. The jump is burned. You have to hit him. Good forward throw. High recovery with power dunk. Ooh, escape route. I like the escape route with power dunk. 112%. Go meters online, and the F tilt is going to be enough. And goal achieved. Only 1 stock lost. Still, It's a one stock deficit for Post, but it is only a one stock deficit. Putting in the work. So 8 stocks left for Post and 9 stocks left for SUNY Poly. Putting in the work. Now, as for same as last time, Astro is going to be at a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to stage pick. Incineroar can get counterpicked relatively easily depending on what the opposing team sends in. Now, we saw characters like Sora. We saw who else did we see? We saw Mewtwo. We saw Mewtwo. We saw Sora, and I'm trying to remember what the last character was. It was Link. It's Mewtwo, Sora, and Link. Those are all characters, except maybe Link. Well, no. Actually, all of those characters. It stands to reason all of those characters, you want to bring them to a small stage. Which is very unfortunate. Those stages are probably not... we're probably not going to get a small stage. On any of those characters. So, but the bans from Astro are Town, Kalos, and FD. Town, Kalos, and FD. Leaves Pokemon Stadium 2 as an obvious choice. That's a very big stage. Incineroar is going to have a tough time navigating it. At the very least, though, and I understand why Astro leaves it open, because of the platforms. The platform situation there is going to be a lot more beneficial to Incineroar against fast characters than something like Final Destination. At the very least, he can attempt to make a hide under a platform. At the very least, he can catch people with side B when they stay on platform a little too long. It gives Incineroar some options, but I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough, I feel like, being an Incineroar player sometimes. You have some of the most privileged moveset, but the most god-awful mobility. At that point, it's really tough. We're going to Pokemon Stadium 2, which... Oh, we're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. And I'm pretty sure Astro knew when he had the Pokemon Stadium 2 pick lined up. And this is going to be a tough matchup. One thing, Link doesn't have great mobility either, but Link at the very least has the one very fast fall speed, and the airspeed on Link is not the worst ever. Like he can be nimble enough. He can get by. And the big thing that covers a lot of like any sort of mobility lack is going to be the projectiles. Though that revenge is going to do a lot of damage, and catching the landing there, 93%. This is already looking pretty bleak for Link. No! Recovering a little too low. It wasn't worth it. The worth was not there. You got to put the pressure on now. You've already lost that stock. You cannot afford to lose not one more. Obviously, but... Staying in shield around that bomb. Good grab follow-up. Gonna punish the down air with dash attack. You gotta keep the pressure on Link. You cannot afford to let him stay away too long. Oh my god, a lot of spot dodges here. That F smash is gonna be enough to kill. Only 37%. This could be Astro's time to shine right now. Down throw and a neutral B. Oh no, not able to react in time to that down air. Little roll is going to get punished by the weak hit of up B. 67%. Link's not a light character either. He's a heavy character. Oh, grabbing the down air. 78%. Trying to catch the high recovery. That's going to be punished though with dash attack. Side B, that's going to be the kill right there. Putting Astro again on the board. The Eagles are flying high right now. The Incineroar. Post down to 7 stocks. And SUNY Poly down to 6. Putting Post in the lead by a stock. I am assuming we are going to see the same bans. We're banning Town, Kalos, and FD. Nothing changes for this man. It's always going to be the same bans, and I appreciate that. This man knows what he wants. Town, Kalos, and FD. Hey, sometimes the plan doesn't need to change. Sometimes it does not need to change whatsoever. So what's left in this lineup is going to be Sora and Mewtwo. Two very similar characters. And one, their general mobility and even their game plan to an extent. They both like to punish jumps past their projectiles, but one with Shadow Claw, or that Fair. Both with Fair, actually. One's Shadow Claw, and with Sora is going to be his big old Keyblade swing. But one obviously recovers much different than the other. Sora's like ability to just hover off stage for as long as he generally wants is really funny to me. And this time we're going to small battlefield. Very neutral. To be honest, I don't know. It's because we're getting Sora. I would probably have still picked Pokemon Stadium 2. I know it didn't really work out for Link. But I think for Sora, Pokemon Stadium 2 would have been a better choice in this case. The smaller the stage, the more chance Incineroar has at being right next to you. And here we go. Can Astro get another stock in on this? Oh, not able to get the punish on that down B. Oh, side B. Oh, that's going to be a punish. Not able to get the punish again. Oh, they're missing a lot of these grabs. Not able to get a lot of these punishes. Side B, though, is going to be a quick 25%. Thundaga. Good job backing away from Thundaga. Oh, catching that, just anti-airing with that side B. Very interesting. Good grab into back air again. Side B for the punish. 103 on Sora. One more of those hits. The stock to be taken. Oh, not even going to get the air dodge hit, but that's going to be a kill right there. Sora's light. Very light, man. Gonna rack up some damage. Not a lot of these missed punish opportunities. Good throw into Fair. 26% on Sora. And Rage is online. That might kill. That might kill. That might kill. Oh, not quite enough. Back throw. This might kill. Still not enough rage. This is gonna kill though. There we go. Look at that. Putting the work in right now on Astro. Using this rage to the optimum. That's a good punish. Going for... Oh my god. The percent is real. No way this is gonna kill. That killed! I can't believe it. Astro's putting the work in, putting SUNY Poly down to their last 3 stocks while holding on to that 1 stock, going for the 3 stock in that match. That's crazy. Oh, the power of Incineroar, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And now, again, the plan doesn't change, I assume. Kalos, FD, and Town are the bans. Kalos, FD, and Town. Let's see it. Ban Town, Kalos, FD. FD, Kalos, Town. He changed the order. It's still FD, Kalos, and Town. So this leaves Mewtwo. Mewtwo is the only character that we have not seen yet. We have not seen any sort of anybody else do a character switch up. So we're either going to get Mewtwo or some sort of counter pick of some sort. We're going to see. I assume Pokemon Stadium 2 is the pick. Makes the most sense. We're going Smashville. Interesting. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with the... Again, I don't agree with the Smashville pick. Especially if we're going to be getting Mewtwo again. Though, then again, maybe we're going to be getting a Roy. Maybe we get, like, Roy. And then it's like, oh, here we go. But let's see what the Smashville pick is going to do. Smashville is notoriously Incineroar's strongest stage. And we are getting Mewtwo. I guess there could be Nair follow-ups for Mewtwo on a lot of these platforms. I just don't see it 100% though. I think Incineroar makes much stronger use out of this small stage. And here we go. Last 3 stocks for SUNY. Let's see if they can make this work. Attack to the pop-up, side B. Oh, that was a very risky recovery. You could have died super early if Astro was able to react in time. Ooh, going for the high recovery, being a little sneaky for the Fade Pass. Gonna get the punish on dash attack. 66% already on Mewtwo. Mewtwo percent means way more. No! And the recovery is super low for Mewtwo. Stages like this are it's very difficult for Mewtwo to recover too, because the way the platform situation is on a stage like this, it can be a little difficult because you can accidentally fire right under the stage. We kind of saw that already. Side B. 74% on Astro right now. Yeah, and good contesting off stage is going to get Astro off the board. Eagles down to 6 stocks. And SUNY Poly down to their last 2. Wildfire again is going to be coming in for post on Piranha Plant. Mewtwo has a lot of reflector options. I think that's going to be very strong against Piranha Plant. I feel like Confusion might be decent too against Piranha Plant. It's a little hard to say, to be honest. Patui is such a wild card in like neutral that a stray hit against Mewtwo. Mewtwo is very big too. He has a big body with a very light weight. I feel like Patui is just going to be doing a lot of good work at just accidentally grazing Mewtwo. I imagine Mewtwo's going to want to play on a bigger stage against a character like this. But Wildfire will be the one picking, so we might see a very close and personal stage. I do think that it's weird to me that this Mewtwo really likes Smashville against certain characters, and I get it. It probably works out well against more neutral-oriented characters. Mewtwo can box decently okay, but I don't know. I really don't. I think this Smashville pick is really going to bite them in the rear by the end of this. I think if they leave Smashville open, that's a prime real estate for Wildfire to do some damage. But we'll see. The bans are FD, Kalos, and Smashville. Very interesting. Wanting to go to Smashville 1 minute and then banning it the other. It's very interesting. FD, Kalos, and Smashville. Nobody wants to play on Kalos anymore, which is very interesting to me. I like Kalos. I like Kalos, I do. I actually miss Lilat. I really wish we played on Lilat still, but I get it. I understand. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm wondering what Wildfire's game plan is on a stage like this. Maybe Wildfire thinks that they can use their projectile game as like a deterrent to keep Mewtwo away from at a bigger distance. But Mewtwo has Shadow Ball, and I don't know. Shadow Ball, I think, is a strong enough tool to cover good space when it comes to larger stages. And I do think Wildfire is going to be playing close to the chest anyway. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of wasted space that Wildfire isn't going to be able to... what's the word I'm looking for? Really take advantage of. Ooh, that could have been a punish, but not able to get that hit. Jab, going for the tech situation. When in doubt, roll out. Yeah, when in doubt, you gotta roll out. Ooh. Fair's gonna get missed by the confusion. Yeah. Ooh, dash attack gonna get that punish going. Ooh. Not committing to the jab. Patui missing due to the teleportation. You gotta be very careful how Mewtwo teleports to you. Yeah, Patui's gonna really cover that ledge. Now tilt is gonna be strong. Ooh, Patui sneaking out another stock. 135 Rage is online. Can you build up the damage to make use of it? Quick 25, though, off Matui. That's fine. So, 2 stocks left on Wildfire. Dash attack for the pop-up. Not trying to catch the high recovery, but Mewtwo is not going to give it to them. F tilt off stage. Ooh, that tail is going to get hit. Going with the Gravity Poison Cloud. After off stage, 83%. Oh, jumping a little too early. And that's going to be all the stocks. And Post takes it 2-0 over Post SUNY on week 6 of ECAC. Very strong showing from everybody tonight. Like, really. This is a really fun set of matches. But that offstage recovery, really committing to that jump a little too early, especially against Patui. You really want to try and get under Patui as quickly as you can. And if you jump, you're not getting under it. It was a little too difficult of a situation there. You really don't want to be on the receiving end of Patui. You really don't. And Wildfire really proving that they know how to work that spiky ball. So... again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Always fun, always a pleasure to be talking over Smash. I love this game so much. It's really cool. I have so much fun like watching and talking about Smash. And this game has been out for like 7 years now. It's crazy. It's crazy that it's already been 7 years, man. Like, my God. But hey, we should be getting another Smash match sometime this week. Not sure when that's going to be, but we will keep you posted in the post-university esports chat. Or rather the Discord, not the chat. So we'll let you guys know. But I have been Frisco. It's good to see you, Supersonic. Good to see you, Alex. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for joining. We'll see you soon. Adios. Bye-bye.